So today we have Naved with us, who was recently selected for Bazaarvoice. So Naved, kindly please go ahead and give your intro.
Yeah, I'm Naved. I'm currently pursuing my BTech at VIT Vellore in Computer Science Engineering specialization in Internet of Things. I've done a couple of internships. One was at APNT Business Solutions, where my role was as data analyst, and other was at Score Me Solutions, where my role was as a Java developer. And I've done various projects revolving IoT, ML, and Spring Boot.
Okay, so first of all, was it on campus or off campus opportunity which you got?
Yeah, it was on-campus opportunity. So Bazaar Voice came to VIT Vellore for recruiting
Okay,
this, I think, August ending.
okay. So how many students were shortlisted? What was the like? First of all, just tell us what was the eligibility criteria for this for applying into this job.
I think eligibility criteria was I think 8 CGP or something like that, and overall 200 students were shortlisted. Like
Okay,
first one itself was resume shortlisting.
okay,
Around 200 students were shortlisted, and I don't think 9 CGPA was the criteria because students even below 9 CGPA were shortlisted. So
okay.
the main criteria might be resume.
Okay. So as you mentioned that it was more of resume shortlisting or resume shortlisting more based. So what was there in your resume because of which you were shortlisted? Can you just like, what was there in your resume basically? Can you tell that?
Yeah, so my resume is categorized into three streams. First one is Java full stack, in which I've built various Java full stack projects on Spring Boot. The other stream is data analysis, and the third stream is Internet of Things (IoT).
Okay. So now can you please brief us more about what was there, like how many rounds were there basically?
There were in total three rounds. First round was, as I told earlier, it was resume screening round.
Yes.
Second round was exam on hacker rank. Third round was interview.
Okay. So you have already briefed us about resume round. So can you just give an elaborate description about what was there in round two and round three or
Yeah. So round one, as I mentioned earlier, was screening test. Round two was exam on hacker rank. There were three codes, two medium and one hard. My questions were asked from process scheduling, arrays, and DP. Like my friends got questions from graphs as well. So, and I passed two like majority test cases in two questions and half of the test cases in one question. So after a gap of 2 hours, we got the shortlist. Around 28 students were shortlisted for the next round. Next day morning, we were having interviews. So third round was the interview. There was only one interview as such, which was technical plus HR interview.
Okay.
So my interview lasted for around 15 minutes.
Okay.
I was asked concepts of DSA, SQL, and as my resume was having Spring Boot, Spring Security, so they asked a bit more on Spring Security, authorization, authentication, and stuff like that.
Okay, so were you brushed up on SQL and core subjects also, or just these topics which you mentioned?
Like core subjects are not asked very much, but SQL query was asked and
Okay.
TSA code was asked on linked list. Other than that, like questions were asked on my projects. Like they wanted to get a better understanding on what I've done in the project, my role in the project, and other things like that.
And what was the level of DSA questions that were asked in like based on lead code hard difficulty? What was the like level of
Yeah,
DSA
I would
question?
say lead code medium only. Like yeah, I would say lead code medium only. So not
Okay.
not only me, even my friends like seeing their questions also. I felt the questions were lead code medium only.
Okay, so can you just tell me how many students were shortlisted for like the what was the filter? How many students were filtered throughout the all the rounds?
Yeah, so I don't know how many applications came, but after round one there were 200 students, and after exam there were around 28 students, and only 12 students were selected.
Okay. So, do you have any tips for like whosoever is watching this video and they want to, like, supposingly, are they are applying for Bazaarvoice or they have some interview coming up? So, do you have any tips for them? So, using which they can work upon and they can prepare for interview.
Yeah, so SQL point of view, I would suggest to have concepts cleared until subqueries joins, and DSA point of view, like to clear the OA, you must have a clear concept clear until graphs and DP as well. So DP and graphs are very crucial for creating OA. And then yeah, having good knowledge on core CSE subjects like OS, DPMS, CN. Yeah, they are always handy.
Okay. Thank you, Naved, for joining us today. Thanks for giving us time. And do you have any questions, whosoever is watching this video? If you have any questions regarding Bazaarvoice interview, you can comment down, and for sure we'll be trying to revert back to you. And I will be also providing our LinkedIn links in our description, so you can check upon that. And also, whosoever is watching from VIT, we have maintained a proper Excel sheet pertaining everything related to placements of 2025, sorry, and which has all the companies which came and how many students were shortlisted and on what basis they were shortlisted. So thank you guys for watching.